2000 came 2001. To be the new champions, we were there for to run. From springtime in Arizona to the fall in Monterey. And the raceways were the battlefields, fought them all the way. Was in Phoenix in the morning, I had a wake-up call. She went around without a warning, put me in the wall. I drove Long Beach, California with 3 crack vertebrae. And we went on to Indianapolis, Indiana in May. Well, the brickyard said to crucify anyone who will not love. And I climbed a mountain to qualify, went flat to the top. But I was down in the mighty beds and no paradise down. And I sat down in gasoline alley and I cried. Kill again on the Milwaukee Mine. And in June up in Michigan we were up that bell line. And I was on the Oregon for the GI Joe. And I've blown off almost everyone when the motor let go. New England, Ontario, we died in the dirt. Those walls from mid-Ohio to Toronto there. We came to road America, well burned out back there. But at the Speedway in Nazareth, I made no mistake. So a long time ago came a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back. And he put down his load where he thought it was the best, made a home in the wilderness. He built a cabin in a winter store, and he plowed the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track. They never went further, they never went back. Came the churches, then came the school, then came the lawyer, then came the rules, then came the trains and the trucks with their load, and the dirty old track was the telegraph rule. Then came the mines, yeah, then came the ore, and there was a hard times, and there was a war. The telegraph sang a song about the world outside, and the telegraph road got so deep, so wide, like a rolling river. Tonight is gonna freeze. People driving home from the factories. Now you've got 6 lanes of traffic, 3 lanes moving slow. Go to work, they shut it down. Got a right to go to work, no work here to be found. Yeah, and they say we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna reap from a seed that God sowed. And all the birds up on the wire, up on the poles, can always get out of this rain and this cold. You can hear them singing out their telegraph call all the way down the telegraph road. Soon I forget. I remember nights. Life was just a battle race between the lights. You had your head on my shoulder, with your hand in my hair. Now you act so cold, babe, like you don't seem to care. Just believe can get you away, fall out of this darkness and into the day. Of all these rivers and headlights, rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets where these names are. Brought every red light on, memory later, seemed desperation, exploded into fire. Don't wanna see it again. All of these signs just saying sorry, we're closed. All the way. Down the telegraph road. Thank you.